Hello, everyone. I'm back. All right. I don't know what I'm doing with myself. Don't know what to do with myself. And she's trying to find me. Trying to find me. So if I make that, my hands are, ooh, that's like magic. No, I've just got the camera settings. I'm still trying to work out what I'm doing. But it's okay. Just working it out. All right, see, that seems really dark. Well, let's go a little bit brighter. There, that's better. Look at that. That looks like goodness. We'll go with that. Hey, Ruthie, how's it going? How you doing? It's a long time no chat to anyone. I am working in this because I just got it. So, Pop Manga Dragons and Other Magically Mythical Creatures by Camilla D'Erico. And I have decided that sometimes I wonder what this lady dreams up. So there's some interesting things in here. I am going to be using, for anyone that wants to know, these dudes. The Brute Funa 50 macaron colors. That is what I'm using. Haven't swatched them. Don't know what I'm doing. Angie picked this just like 5 minutes ago when I went out to pick Georgia up. Yes, darling. Sorry, just a moment. I've just got the Georgia coming out. Yes.
I should wear this as one of my outfits for the photo shoot.
You should. And say you designed it. I think it's great.
But that's not...
Okay, so we're going to be doing this one. And yeah, let's just get rolling, hey? Let's pick a color, go any color. Let's go with a color. I'm going to go with you. Hey, Shell! Whoop, 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 whoop! I'm live, and you're out. Oh, and your signal is that's all right. But yay, hello! It's like we've all kind of dropped off the face of the planet recently. This is B1328, lavender blue. But yeah, we're busy. I'm telling you, it has been like, I sit there and think, I mean, last year was a not normal year for me, being at home and on leave and stuff. But I forgot how busy I get. I'm like, I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And then I sit there and I was like, all right, when I get back to it all this year, I'm going to slow down. I'm not going to take as much on, and I'll do things quietly. Yeah, no. Did I? No. Have I just gone in head first like a bull at a gate? Yep. But that's okay. It is what it is. I'm going to go for blue china. I feel. I don't know how it'll work, but we're going to play. Oh, Angie's snapping at mosquitoes. We've just had a whole lot of rain again here, and now the rain's died off, so the mosquitoes are coming out from all of the puddles. So, what book is this? This is the new Camilla D'Erico. Come on. So I'm like, yes. It was a toss tonight to whether I was going to work on this with the pastel colors or in the new Kirby with the new Artex, because I got the Artex pencils too. That yes. So I don't really know what I'm doing. It's been a while. I think I've forgotten But how's everyone else's world been? I know yours has been busy, Shell. What about you, Ruthie? Hey, Sonette. Thank you very much, my darling. It's good to be back. It is good to be back. How is a good old South Africa? It'd be what, mid-morning there? I'm colouring. Hi. Head first, yeah, that's true. Head first or not at all. And that's kind of, oh, but it's just been crazy. Like, I sit there and go, what? It must have been so quiet for the people in my, real world, in the things that I get involved in when I wasn't there, because I swear I've just come back and go blah, and it's just been a crazy ride. I don't know how well you can see this this blue, but hopefully it'll start to pick up in a second. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up. Normal, my kind of speed. So let's get you on track. It's winter is here. I know it's 12:37. Winter has not hit here yet. Wheat is like legit. Yeah, no. Well, look, these things they're supposed to be. Everyone was like, yeah, they're Prisma dupes or whatever. I think they've stolen Prisma names, but I actually haven't even opened it. I haven't even broken the seal yet. So, but I'm like, we will see how these goodies go. But I ordered them, and I'm like, I need to. It's like Auntie needs to. I need to order one set instead of two sets because I've got to find room for all this stuff. I feel like I need to. I already live in like one of the biggest houses ever. I feel like I need a bigger house. I need a she shed. I need to build a she shed. Need a she shed by the seashore. And all right, forget that one. Now, I wonder if you're darker. Maybe. Oh, good. Latest set, you only ordered one. Good. Because we gotta find room for all this. Okay, so this is B1395 Sax Blue. Oh my gosh. When they put it in this metallic writing, why do that, people? No one can read that. It's like glare city. So yeah, it's been crazy right here. So the last we've had, how many floods have we had now? Three floods. 3 floods have occurred in one wet season. No worries, Shell. It's all right. I'm getting enabled myself. I've got to catch myself back up. 3 floods. And of course, the floods seem to come when I'm in the midst of doing stuff. So, the second flood occurred when I was trying to move house. That was very nice of it. And then we've got another flood happened a couple of weeks ago when I had gone away for work, and we were all down in the capital city in Brisbane, and I was there for work, and the girls were there to shop, and Angie and whoever else, they were all shopping, and it was a nightmare trip. I'll explain that in a sec. But yeah, of course, it flooded while we were down there, so then we were pretty much stuck down there, and then trying to get back and taking 3 times the amount of time to drive back because we had to divert through floodwater and all of that. Ashley! Woo! You're on live coffee. Can take 2 minutes to say hi. We do. Bye-bye. Hello. Yeah, so but so I'm a delegate for the teachers union. Okay, so I represent teachers and decisions made and fought on behalf of teachers. And so I was down in Brisbane for our conference, our council, all of that kind of stuff that I go down for, and which is fine. but it happened to be the weekend of the NRL Magic Round, which is rugby league, which is, in Queensland, that is for people, football heaven. And the Magic Round is where all the teams from all over Australia come to Brisbane and all play each other over a weekend. So accommodation was nil. And therefore, they couldn't find me any accommodation near where I have the council. And I had to source my own accommodation if I wanted the girls and all to join me and all of that kind of stuff. And I ended up finding the dodgiest motor inn on the side of the motorway that I don't think's been renovated in 30 years. It was like half an hour outside of the city. And I'm just like, I'm like, why does it have to be like that? But of course it did. All right, I'm going to go in now with, what do I want to go in with? I'm going to go in with a little bit of you. Oh, like I'm literally taking these pencils out of the case, like the plastic that they're in. That shows you how I haven't used them. It didn't have bed bugs, I agree, but it was certainly not the standard that I am used to. Have I turned posh? Yes. Have I become a little bit spoiled? Yes. And so this is Ivory B1116. And usually when I go to these things, I am put up in nice city apartment accommodation. It did have a sticky door that had to kick down. All right. I love IKEA. Have fun at IKEA. Kallax units, man. Best things ever. And I'm nearly ready on that. I'm nearly ready to film a tour of my new little crafty colouring. I'm not even going to say nook. I'm not going to say corner. I'm just surplus. But we just got to wait for. I figured I'll wait till Angie brings all of her stuff back up. She's going back down to her house next week to organise to ship up some of her stuff. So just kind of wait till it comes up here, and then it'll be like a joint. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I need 5 houses to store all of this stuff. Because I'm like, I'm like, where is this all going to go? I don't know. But I'm going back in what's it called? June. We're going back down. I'm going back down. So you'll have to put in your order. I'll be going to IKEA anyway. So you'll have to be putting in your order. So I think we need about 5 million more Kallax units. Yeah.
And then double more.
And the draw Alex straws.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alex straws and Kallax units for days.
Yeah.
You have the Kallax boxes. Yeah, I got them too. But I like the shelves and the doors I just love the Kallax units. They're great. And they're heavy duty enough to hold all the stuff that we have. So you're kind of starting to see the blue china look I'm going for. I hope so. I don't really know.
Not about it. They don't want.
It's a bit hard if you can actually see it. Oh, really? Oh, that's no good, Sinead. We've been very lucky that, as in that kind of stuff. Smalt blue. Oh, it kind of works with dragon. 1339. It's there has been some, but not a huge number. I think there's only been 3 or 4 deaths as a result of ours. But yeah, it's just been crazy the wet this season, and I know it's cyclic, and I know that we've come into what is it, El Nino? Yeah, the El Nino phase instead of El Nino, La Nina, whatever it is. Oh my god, my brain's not working this late at night. And I get that, but just there's never been 3 floods in a season in where I live, and 2 of them were major floods. So nice. That being said, I bought a whole Calex set unit like 2 weeks ago, and it's already full and bulging. Yeah, so we're just not talking about it. So I've decided, because I have so much stuff, that I think I'm going to run some workshops, because innately I like to teach. I wouldn't be a teacher if I didn't like to teach. So thinking of running some workshops on, paper craft and stuff. I don't know whether people come or not, but we can only hope. I'm going to go back to that original lavender blue. I'm just going to tinge the ivory along the edges a little bit. I'm just trying to get that blue china kind of look. All right. I'll do one more part of the wing on this side. Oh, no, I'll just keep going. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you want me to do. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a while, crocodile. Yeah, your color this one. And Calax, man. I love me the Calax.
Oh.
And I love Aspie! Woo, Jamie! Woo! Let's see if I change the exposure. I don't know. Like I said, I got to figure out what I'm doing with my life. With this. Oh, how's that? That's a bit brighter. I think that works a little bit better. You wait till Angie catches up, or is it too bright? Maybe if I bring the brightness down a little bit. That looks a bit better. Hold on. Angie's telling me. Okay. Has it come down yet? Maybe not. Okay. All right. I don't know. I think it's a little bit better now. I don't know. I can see, at least I can see blue now. I don't know. But, anyway, you will tell me. La 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 la. How you doing, Aspie? And how you doing, Jamie? Yeah, so I had that, so the floods and all of that, but we've also had our federal election last weekend. And like I said, I don't discuss politics here and what party I stand for and all of that kind of stuff, because it's not relevant to this channel. But I am the executive of a political branch. And so therefore, I was extremely busy in the last 6 weeks with the lead up to the election, doing all of that kind of stuff. And, my house was ground zero for all of the campaign stuff and dishing it out and sending it off and blah, 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 blah. And organize, and I'm tired. I'm tired. Just tired. But it's good. I'm glad you are breathing, Jamie. That's a good start to the day. All right. In with Sled Bleu. How did my painting? Well, the painting never ended up getting to be signed by said ex-Prime Minister, because we flooded. So because there was floods, they couldn't come up. They were stuck in place. I was stuck in the middle of the highway. And that didn't go. But the intent now is to get the Prime Minister, the actual now Prime Minister, to sign said painting and auction it off. So that'll happen, soonish. I'm sure they'll be up to visit it sometime soon and organise it then, hopefully. And then we'll auction it off again and raise some money is the plan. But the local member of parliament here kind of wants it for himself. So whatever, we'll see what happens. Hopefully someone will buy it, basically.
Yeah.
I hope you're doing okay, Aspie. I hope you guys are doing well, that you're not, all right, in with Ivory. Okay. Got an even foggier brain than usual. Oh, darling. Oh. I had my flu shot the other day, and I said to my work colleagues, because this COVID has been through this house twice in the last couple of months through different people, but Georgia, Angie, and I have managed to steer clear of it. And the fact that I'm a teacher, I'm actually in shock that is the case. But I said what'll happen is I will now get this super flu in the middle of winter on top of COVID, and I'll just be like hit for a 6. I'll be like zonked out.
Yeah, well.
And hey. What'll be too rich for you? Did I miss something? The painting. Oh, you might be.
Yeah, well.
But I'll show you guys. Did I bring the prints up?
No.
But I'll go get the painting. Hold on, I'll show it to you. It's in real life. I thought I brought the prints up, but I don't think I have. I'll be back.
Yeah, but you need to go Baba.
Yeah, hold music. Alright, okay, I gotta zoom right back out for this one. Alright, hold on. Camera settings. Okay, zooming out. Okay, hope you're ready. Okay, so this is the painting, and it's huge. Okay, obviously, because I can't get all it. So it's 24 inches by 24 inches. But hopefully what you can see is that it's 3D. So it is mixed media. So that is all up off the canvas. So all the leaves are like stuck on. I don't know if you can see it. I know dodginess at its greatest here. I'm such a good artist that I show you in dodginess. There you go. There's my little. This is my little signature. I always put a 1 or 2 cent coin in the corner of my work. I don't know, just have since I started painting. But yeah, so that is the painting. Oh, but it was a mission. It was a mission. All right, I'm going to come back in now. There we go. Look at that. Yeah, so hopefully I can sell some prints, and the prints ended up looking really cool, but I think they're still. No, I'm sure I brought them up out of the car. I did.
Yeah. Öyle baba.
Did I put them in there? Or down the side of somewhere? I don't know. I don't know what I did with them. It's not in one of them. I don't know. Nah, it's somewhere. Who knows? Wouldn't even know. With my life at the moment, I wouldn't even know. It's probably is still in the car. I probably left today. I don't know. So, totally going to see Top Gun Maverick this weekend, Sinette, just so you know. Already planned, happening Sunday. No, I must have left it in the car. It's all right. Yeah, so Sunday I am off to see them. There they are. I knew I'd put them in a safe place. I was like, my head was like, okay. So these are, hold on, I'm going to zoom back out again. I don't know. You probably don't want to see this, but anyway. These are the prints. So it's printed on A3. So that's the painting. And these are the two pieces of written and spoken work that I used to build this with. Yeah, so that is kind of my print. So even the print, like, it's just cool. So yeah. Get rid of that out of the way. No, it was, I zoomed in and got thing. It's okay. It's okay. I put it in a safe place, and as is always when you put it in a safe place, forget what safe place you put it in. That's sounds like my life most days. But yeah, I can't wait to see Top Gun. As much as I'm not a fan of Tom, Top Gun is a classic and it is a must. I have a need for speed. So yes, I definitely will be going. Definitely will be going there and checking it out. And I do think Val Kilmer's in it, and Angie was doing a bit of research because she's like, I don't think Val Kilmer can speak, but apparently they've created his voice through AI. So that should be interesting. My brain is my brain is definitely not safe. Not safe for human consumption. Sometimes I wonder about myself. I think I'm slightly lunatic-y. And you wonder why I do this. Yeah, true. Ew, don't want to, yeah. But yeah, so the election was last weekend. So, I sit there and think, and I said to Angie, I said, I don't think I have much this weekend. But that doesn't mean I'm not doing stuff. But I don't think I'm as busy this weekend. Because I may have also, Georgia and I may have also decided to do another musical. So, yeah, we're doing the Addams Family. I did go for the role of Lurch. A bit sad I didn't get that. I thought I would have made an excellent Lurch, but but we'll just be in the ensemble, which is good enough, really. I don't have time. And I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Okay. Well, there you go. I was just talking about that I'm into Addams Family. Coming on up. And then Georgia. So Georgia goes to a different high school to me. She goes to a different, like, she made that choice because that's where a lot of her friends, But anyway, she chose to go to the different high school that I teach at. But the only thing that would have had her go to my school is our fashion department. So we've got a really good fashion teacher and fashion home kind of department. And however, the fashion teacher at my school, who is, just so you know, another Tammy, is therefore awesome. She she knows George is interested in fashion and all of that kind of stuff, and rung me last night saying, "Hey, I've had some cancellations. Does Georgia want to go on an excursion to Brisbane?" So Brisbane, our capital city, is about 3 hours away from where I live, and did she want to go down and go to the TAFE Fashion Institute and do a fashion workshop? So that's where Georgia went today. So she's been off and created it's called Fashion Hack, where they have to take old clothing, so thrifted clothing kind of stuff, and create a new design and what's the word, make it into something new. So this is what she created. So that was her when she come home. I made her put it on. But doesn't she look like Cyndi Lauper? Oh my God, isn't it like just a throwback to Cyndi Lauper? And so she had, it's absolutely cool. You can't see all of the lace work, all of the lace work and stuff in there as she was doing it and things, but like you can't see all the detail, but totally cool, but totally Cyndi Lauper vibes. I was just like, it looks like a prom dress from the 80s. And but she went down with girls that are in their last years of high school, and Georgia's in her first years. So she held her own down there, which is awesome. I knew what you meant. It's okay. Yeah, she held her own really well. I'm really proud of her for that. Hey, Mona. Mona. It would have been my first. Yeah. No, I was kind of say I was quite the thing, but no, I looked like Bette Midler for my junior formal, junior prom. I was in fact Bette Midler. On that, see, I've got a whole lot of catching up, so I'm just rambling. So interject with me if you need to, because I'm just rambling away because I'm like, I don't know what I've told you. But okay, so we all have our first boyfriends and stuff in high school, whatever. Now, I live nowhere near my hometown that I grew up in, and I'm just in another, smaller city in my state. All good. And I'm at the Handmade Markets Expo that I was at the other week, and I'm sitting there just casually staring off into space because no one was buying my stuff, all that. And my first boyfriend walked past, and I was like, whoa. And I was like, oh my gosh. And I called his name, and he turned around, and then we looked at each other, and I went, how, why? And he's moved to this town. And I'm like, what? And that was okay. So we caught up, and I met his wife and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, had a bit of a chat about the old times and things, and just said bye, catch you around kind of stuff. And then I'm at the polling stuff for the election, and you know, there's 2 weeks that could have occurred, but no, he walks in when I'm standing there, and I'm like, this is getting a little bit freaky. That I've seen you twice in the last couple of weeks when I haven't seen you for 30 years. But anyway, but it made me think of that because he was my date. He took me to my first formal, like, dropped me off, but he was way too old to actually go in. We won't talk about how old he was. But I'm kind of glad my kids don't follow in my footsteps. Do as I say, not as I do. Isn't that the term that we use? But, and then I've got, when we were in Brisbane the other day for my work, we did in fact go formal dress shopping for Emery. And we did find her a dress. I won't show you the dress that she chose, but I'll show you the one. It was out. It was a little bit overpriced. It was a little bit out of my budget, but I loved it. And because she was picking all of the safe ones, like they always pick the safe ones, and I'm like, can you just trust me? I'm a teacher. I see these all the time. Okay, and I'm like, so can you just try a few different ones on for me that are just outside the box? She ended up choosing one of the ones that were outside the box. Marilyn, hello. And but look at this one. So all like cherry blossoms and stuff. So it's like a pink there. I think that's a bit better. You can see it a little bit better there. I'll play it again. So the angle. So that's one. And then I just got to make sure I don't show you the one that she actually picked. And then this was another one of the top runners. So that was another one that I liked. But yeah, so I got her trying on some not safe dresses, that are not, the same as everyone else's. And what's funny is that she ended up liking them and choosing one. So, but like I said, her actual one, that's a secret. That's, I don't want that out there. Not until then. But, she was. She's like, honestly, skinny little minx that she is. It's like cute little figure that just looked good and everything. One of the other mums that was there, she's like, she's looked good in everything she's tried. I went, yeah, no. And I said, no, I've got another one coming up that's exactly the same. Pretty door. Oh, well, you don't need to be listening. You don't need to hear me say nice things about you.
Let me see me right now in a hoodie and track dance.
The hoodie and track is perfect. It's nighttime and it's Friday night and we're lazy.
They're matching.
Oh, matching?
They're a slight different grey.
Yeah.
Look. Slightly different grey.
Well, I can't. So slight that you can't really even tell.
And then my new socks.
So yeah. Roni, hello, how are you? It's so many people, and it's so early for a lot of you. And I know I haven't been here for a while, and I'm so bad. But it's so good to see you. I know, Angie's crapping on. All right, so we got the blue china wings, and now we got to make the dragon. All right, let's go for the dragon. All right. No, I think I'm going to use you. You look pale. Okay, so we're going to go for Horizon Blue, which is B1312. Don't know as you can tell, I'm not even swatching these colors. I'm just winging it. You know, standard thing for me. All right, let's come in. Horizon blue. See what I can do with pastels, pastel colors. Drag Queen Dragon. If I was a dragon, I'd be a drag queen. I don't know. Sounds good. Sounds good in theory. Maybe not in reality. I don't know. It's been a long day. So to give you an idea, like I went to go to bed last night and I'm tired. So I went to take my because I take valerian and stuff to help me sleep. And I was tired and I opened it up, popped them in. And 2:00 this morning, I'm wide awake going, what? And I went to Lou and I went, ooh. Yeah, no, I didn't have valerian. I had 2 mega B plus vitamins before I went to sleep last night. So you can imagine that I had very little sleep. Yeah, let's take energy vitamins instead of actual sleepy ones. That was smart.
Yeah, goodbye.
So tonight, hopefully, I actually crash and go to sleep. What? He's holding on to his own tail. Why would you do that? It's why? Why hold on to your own tail? Is it just so it doesn't go Aussie rapping? I suppose. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I just realised he's holding on to his own tail. And I'm like, okay. Oh, just had a nice long weekend. Beautiful. The May, for me, term 2, the term that I'm in at the moment, is the best term because there's 5 weeks of it that are all 4-day weeks, with public holidays and stuff. It's fantastic. It's really good. And and then the 1 week so far that hasn't been a public holiday week, I had time off to go down to do my union work down in Brisbane. So as such, didn't work hard either then. Okay. Not that I have been working. Well, so I don't have many classes. I'm going in with Aqua now. So this is B1323. I don't have any actual real classes except for my Japanese one. So I'm doing a lot of supervising of classes at the moment, which is good because there's teachers out with COVID left, right, and center. And but that doesn't fill all of my time. So the last couple of weeks, I've had a day here and a day there where I have cleaned out the art department storeroom. I am pretty certain that storeroom has not been cleaned since it was built in the 1970s. Oh, it was fun. I found them a sink and PowerPoints and a bench and a floor. So that was definitely interesting to get in and do that. But yeah, basically I had the time and I like doing that kind of stuff, organizing art supplies, 2 added bonuses. And yeah, so I ended up. No, we're not using whole buns. We're using the Brutfuna macaroons, the cheap version. The whole buns are too bougie for me. I'm using these ones. Whole buns way too bougie. I can't afford the whole buns. So I'm just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, Ashley. Sounds like me in general. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work before long week. I just don't want to work. Yeah. So that's So I cleaned out this art department, and I'm getting rid of stuff, and I'm like, can I repurpose that? Can I repurpose that? Hence why I need to have a workshop on some kind of journaling and stuff. I've got to show you. I've got to show you what I found. It wasn't catalogued. So there was books in this lot in this art storeroom that I think they bought when the school was built in the 1970s. So, and I don't think they'd ever been taken off the shelf in there. But I did find this book, and I've got to show you because you guys will appreciate it. And Angie's been really good and tagged it. But I found, get rid of the glare, 500 self-portraits. Okay, so I found this book. It's not catalogued, wasn't a library book. Great. But she's marked someone's. Why we mark these ones? I just want but things like, look, Albert Dürer. Like names that we know. Here are their self-portraits. So we've got Albert Dürer's self-portrait here. And then hold on, we're going. There's Holbein. Holbein. There we go. Holbein. Sorry, I'm going there. And I'm getting there. And then there's the younger Holbein. So the other one was the older Holbein. And this is the younger one. And then we've got Paul Rubin. And then more Paul Rubin. And then Rembrandt. So there's Rembrandt. Oh, he was a bit of a pansy looking fellow. Oh, he's a bit sickly looking actually. But anyway, sorry, got sidetracked. There's the Renards. Who else have we got? We got all the basic ones, but wasn't there someone as well? There's another one. Oh, yeah, the suspect in the Jack Ripper cases. Well, there you go. Yeah. But yeah, so just random stuff that we're having I was having a laugh through, going, "Hey, these are all the dudes that the pencils are named after." Picasso. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so and just like, I'll bring you home and have a look at you. But I have so many old books and magazines and papers and library cards and whatever, and I'm like, yeah, I need to do something and get it out of my house because for some reason I brought it into my house. I have issues. I'm kind of like, I question my sanity regularly. My sanity was hanging by a thread, but sometimes I'm like, don't really know what she's up to. But if anyone does any junk journaling and wants legit library cards and pockets, I've got a few hundred now. Sat there and read them out of the back of all of the textbooks that were going to the recycle. Oh, it's a question. Oh yeah, you spending money on books in Brisbane at the Goma, the Gallery of Modern Art, which for the next thing that I go down for my union stuff next time, there is not a NRL Magic round occurring at the same time. So I get back to my expected standard of apartment living in the city, overlooking the gallery of modern art, and Angie's not going. Sorry, Angie. The girls are taking friends. So, yeah, I need to. Yeah, I keep saying I've got to stop spending money, and then I go spend money. Is the Japanese show on then? No, it's not on. That'll be the next one. You can come to the next one. Yeah, that'll be the one. I'll have another one in August, and it'll be on then. Yeah. So I'm just sorting out. There's at the Gomar at the Modern Art. There's a Japanese artist that's displaying, and it looks phenomenal. Angel was just asking. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, ooh, pets, ooh, shiny. It's kind of ridiculous. Good night. Love you. It's shiny and new and ooh. And then you get shiny coloring book and it's like, woo! It's like, ooh. And then, I was like, yes, I'm not getting any more pencils. I don't need any more pencils. And then I see, ooh, Prismacolor. Is the Artex the new Prismacolor? And I'm like, well, I guess I have to find that out for myself. Even though 5 million people have said no, I still have to try it myself. Of course I do. It's for science. So shiny. A little bit shiny. But, it's like I only ever buy stuff when it's on sale. That counts, doesn't it? I'm like, sorry, I got zoned in my dragon world then. Sorry. Yeah. Yes, you did. Did you really buy the 2 versions?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm just rolling my eyes with judgment right now. I'm just rolling my eyes. This is the woman that came home today with and bought random kids coloring books, and I'm just like, why? I don't even know who the Eternals are, but apparently. But there's a coloring book. I know they're the new Marvel people. I do actually know who they are, but I'm like, okay. I'm like, rightio, woman. Don't know why. And then some kind of, Ashley, you'll appreciate it, some kind of canvas bag that's got dinosaurs or something on it that you've got to color in. I don't I don't know. I'm like, what are you doing, woman? Am I judging? Totally.
Yeah.
There's sometimes I sat there and went, I thought I was bad. Oh, but that's pretty. Okay. All right. So I have this one, right? And I'm like, I was pretty happy with this. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. And then she shows me the other version. I'm sorry. But that's shiny and pretty. I want this version. No, I'll have this version because you have 2 of them. But It's shiny and pretty. And I'm just like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. But she already bought a canvas bag like a couple of weeks ago to ink that I said you need to ink tense that. And now she's gone and bought another one.
You know.
I'm like totally judging her. Look at it. Look at this thing. I'm with the dodgy textures that go with it. But I'm like, I feel better about me. I'm just like, I don't know. The things we do. I want to see those dinosaurs realistic looking in Inktense. That's what I want. That's the challenge I'm setting her, is to turn that dinosaur tote bag into dinosaur art. Like, look, and then she gets this. Like, seriously, like Jurassic. But look at them. Some are okay, but come on. I have the actual, fantastic dinosaur book thing. And then the Eternals Ultimate Coloring Book. Like, okay. Yep. Don't know who these people are, but yep. And then the Mandalorian.
Oh,
Yeah, he's cute, but like, have you even watched The Mandalorian? A little, yes. Angie, when's the last time you coloured? Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, she's still working on the monochrome gnomes from. Oh no, you've done more. Okay, sorry. All right, she's proving me wrong now. Yes. Yeah, it's like, see, you're mentioning the gnomes too, Ashley, because you know. I can't talk, but the monochrome's name is finished. Oh, okay, cool, awesome, woo! When was that hashtag, by the way, Ashley? January or something? I love it. I do, however, I need to get, maybe I need to have another breakdown so I can stay home. Oh, it's a question of my sanity. Often. Oh, I forgot to do blue down on this, but anyway. I meant that because it's in shadow. I know she's talking some kind of gibberish over there. I don't know. Hey Pam, how's it going? How you doing? Are you dry? I know I'm not. I know Aspie is because she lives on a mountain. Sinette's not. Are you dry? Yeah, I haven't even created hashtags because I'm like, I don't have time. I just balance, man. Apparently, my psychologist talks to me all the time about balance. I'm like, yeah, sure. Sometime. Okay, I'm going to come in with that Smalt blue again. Smalt's just the perfect name when using dragon words.
Beautiful.
Oh, she's found her monochrome gnomes. Woo! Oh yeah, we got that one too. Oh man. Did you, yeah. Yes, Aspie. I was asking whether you. I said you were. See, there's Angie's monochrome gnomes. They're so cute. I love them. They're beautiful. But I was asking whether I said you would be dry because I was asking if Pam was wet. You're not dry in Kentucky. The ducks swimming in my nice, Jamie. I think everywhere is just wet. The whole world is just. We got, apparently there's a water cycle, but at the moment the water's all coming out. The cycle has not reabsorbed the water into itself. It's just the water is coming out everywhere. Is there a grey in this? That could kind of work. No, not that. I may have to pull it out. I said to Angie that there may be, I will pull out the greys from the brute Funa squares because there's a limit. But this is smoke blue. This is 1379. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to get. I get that it's pastel, but I still need to have some kind of shade. So I may have to pull out greys from somewhere. This may work. We'll wait and see. If I come in with thinking to myself, I don't know what to do with myself.
Get on it.
All right. I'm going to try something. I'm trying to make mud, basically. So you're going to have to deal with me. I'm going to come in with mustard over this as well. Let's see if I come in with the grey and the purpley blue, whether that will create the appearance of shadow. I'm trying stuff, people. I'm trying stuff. Don't know if it's going to work, but we're trying it. You just sent me a picture of ducks. Oh, you should have seen the ducks the other day in the kangaroo reserve across the road. It was like, we've got 1,000 kangaroos, but the kangaroos, oh, look at the cute little ducky ducks. Oh, they're so cute. Sorry, I'm looking. There's the little photos of the ducks in Jamie's backyard. Duck, 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 duck. It was funny, but because it was like the ducks were all in the reserve in the water pools, and the kangaroos were on the other side, as if to say, I can't be near the ducks. We need to leave the ducks alone. And I'm like, okay. It was like they were on opposite sides. I'm like, you do know you can hang out and share, but no, apparently not. Yeah, that's not too bad. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we roll. We'll see how we roll. I need chocolate break. Yeah, we've been flooded since New Year. I know, it's crazy. I'm having a chiquito. If you can get your hands on chiquito roll from somewhere, do yourself a favor. This is just like the best chocolate bar. So I'll break it in half. It looks like poo. Okay. It does in fact look like that. But well, it's like bubbles of crispy bubbles in the chocolate, and then nougat. Oh, it's just so chewy caramel fudge, crunchy balls, and loads of chocolate that looks like poo. And they don't make polly waffles anymore. So sad that they don't make polly waffles. Only for that purpose. Because I actually wasn't a huge fan of the polly waffle. But it was hilarious to throw it in the water and have it float across and then watch everyone exit, especially public pool. Hilarious thing.
Beautiful.
Throwing a polly waffle into the public pool. Best thing. Was bound to happen at school swimming carnivals. At least once. And then it was like who was going to be game enough to see whether it was a polly waffle or an actual poo. That's what lifesavers get paid for. You know, are we shutting the pool down or are we just, well, actually back in the 80s, no, you didn't shut the pool down because someone pooed in it. You just scooped the poo out and kept going. That's what chlorine's for. But polly waffles, man. They're going to bring them back, the polly waffles. Yeah, I've heard the rumors that there's going to be a resurgence, but I haven't seen it. I have heard that there was a petition to bring the polly waffles back, like an actual petition. But knowing our political correctness, I'll change the name. Oh, really? Oh, that's horrible, Sinette. I must admit, we're pretty lucky with the way our waterways work that we will know a flood is coming. So a lot of the times they can half manage it while I'm trying to talk with chocolate stuck to the roof of my mouth. I'm sorry. A chocolate called Lunch Bar, which they put in lemonade for a Stork's tea. Hold on. I'm curious now. Lunch Bar in lemonade. I've got to Google this because I'm like, what are you talking about? Stork's tea. No, not seeing that. It's not coming up. Chocolate. Google, stop being annoying. Chocolate. No, still not coming up. No, it's not being my friend Google. Yeah, Andy's probably got the nail on the head. I'm not a fan of marshmallow. So, polly waffle, no. Like I'm the person that orders her hot chocolate without marshmallow. So and I'll put sugar in it because I just don't like the marshmallow flavour. And especially what it does to hot chocolate. No thanks.
Mm-hmm. Remember?
Did you find it? Yeah, but in lemonade to make a Stork's tea or something. Hold on, I need to brush away chocolate crumbs. Just in case Evelyn comes in and watches. Like, I brushed it away. Wicca! Hello! Hello! How are you? Are you nearly finished work? No, it's Sunday morning. My Sunday morning streams that you're nearly finishing work, I think. I'm trying to remember. There's one of them that you're nearly finished work. I don't know. I can never remember. Hey, it's been a while. My brain, I'm struggling to remember how to colour. I do question my ability. Shell was saying that the other day too. Was like, I don't know if I even remember how to do it. It's just been, it's like crazy times. And now we're in the midst. So yeah, it's going to get even crazier because we're in the midst of bargaining. The union is bargaining with the government around our entitlements as teachers. So we've got our enterprise bargaining happening at this point in time. And I don't think it's going to go too well because everyone's poor. We know what the cost of living's been like. We know what the economy's been like. COVID has just knocked everything for six. And we're trying to bargain. And inflation's going up. All of that. So it's not looking too good. So there is the likelihood that industrial action is going to happen soon. Which means lots more work for me as a union delegate. I've got to go meet in a couple of weeks with my local members of parliament. Luckily, kind of know them. Helps a little bit. But I'm going to go in an official capacity and say, you need to go down and tell them to pull their fingers out of their bum and give us what we're entitled to. So I've got that in the next few weeks. Oh, it's just like, seriously? And then I've also got, another markets coming up and school holidays, and which means more markets, and it just never stops, man. Never stops. One of these days I might say no. It won't happen. No. I honestly, normally, until, breakdown status, I am one of those people that work best when I am busy and under pressure.
Yeah.
I don't work well with nothing. I'm like, I know I have a hair tie, but I took it off. I'm like, I don't know what to do with it. So I need that pressure. Ooh, throwing pencils. That's where we got to the point. We got to the point where I'm throwing pencils. I need the busyness and I need the pressure to be productive. If I'm not busy and pressured, I procrastinate. I am the procrastination queen. So you need to get this book. Yeah, it's cute. But also a little bit strange. I'm just saying, like, there's one image and I'm like, okay, Camilla, I don't know what was going on in your head for this one. Apart from that, just is the creepiest thing ever. Okay. We know Camilla does creepy but cute. But there's just some that I'm like, girl, I'm not sure what you were under at that point in time. But the eye one is probably the creepiest one. But there are definitely some odd images in this that I just go, I'm not too sure. Not too sure. So because I don't have, so I'll explain what I'm doing here. Because I don't have, a lot of dark colors, so I don't have the traditional shade colors. What I'm actually using is contrast. So I'm trying to use contrast to create the illusion of depth and shade, if that makes sense. So because I'm using blue purples here, I've tried to pull in mustard because I don't even have like a real orange. So I'm just attempting to use some kind of contrast to create that perception. If you're wondering what I'm doing. Is it working? Who knows? But we'll just go with it, hey? We'll just roll with it. Because I'm using a purple lavender grey over the top of this mustard, and the corresponding, contrasting complement, that word. The complementary colour to purple is yellow. So I am trying to make it work. Basically, I'm too lazy. Even though I do have the brute furnace squares out, effort. I'm like, I'm trying something different. You know me, I like to do challenges. I like to set myself challenges. Okay, you look away. Hello. Shh. I know you're working real hard. I do try, Jamie, I do try. As I tell people, I sit there and I go, what's the point of you whinging if you're not willing to get up and do something about it? People sit there and they're like, oh, they complain about this. And then I had someone say that they informal vote or donkey vote because I'm like, do you not understand that's, but you're the person that's whinging about what's the government's doing. Actually make your vote count and vote for the people that you want. That's what democracy is about. And so I get really cranky about that. I'm like, people, we fought wars to have the freedom to have an opinion and to have a say. So it gets me cranky. Because in Australia, you must vote. Like, it's not voluntary. You are expected to vote, but a lot of people will go in and they'll informal vote or donkey vote. There was a really good one, I must say, that that used the squares to spell out some certain words instead of putting numbers in. I thought that was good. Did not see any body anatomy this time around. That was because I scrutineer. I will go in and watch as the counting is occurring. And sometimes you see some interesting things that are written on said ballot papers, but they weren't too bad this year, I must admit. I'll give them that. I'm going to come in with that ivory now that I've been using down on the wings as well, just to bring in something. I actually think the dragon's starting to look a bit cute. Lucky birthday. Yeah, that's exactly it. At least I voted, and I was like, oh well, I can whinge about the other things because it was like wasn't the way I appear, all that kind of stuff. But at least I tried to have a say. But I've got to go. It's so annoying. I've got to go into because I don't work on Mondays, but I've got to go in this Monday for our staff meeting, mainly because I'm going to talk about union enterprise bargaining stuff. And I'm like, I'm not going to go do that on my day off. Rude. Things you do, man. Which is why, Jamie, most people don't like me in the professional sense, because I will speak up and speak out and won't put up with certain behaviors that are influence workers. Yeah. It's not till like 3 something. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, like I won't back down and be quiet in a corner and know my place. If it's not right, I'll stand up for it. Which gets me into a lot of trouble, but that's okay. If I don't do it, someone else will get picked on. Might as well be me. That's why I was born with broad shoulders. No, sounds like it. The years of swimming probably also helped having broad shoulders. Yeah, but I don't mind disagreement. There can be respectful disagreement. It says a lot. Okay, yes, I go for a certain political party, but when I'm at the polling booths and stuff, they're like, "Are you working this day?" And I'll be like, "Yes," and they'll be, "Oh, cool. I'll get my." This is on the opposing parties. They'll be like, "All right, I'm going to put myself on that day because I like working with you," and that's the way it should be. We have different political views, but that doesn't mean we're not nice, good people. And so on election day, it was ridiculously wet, ridiculously cold. And I come home at lunchtime to get changed. And then I took hot chocolate back for everyone that was there. Because that's what you do. Just because we see things differently doesn't mean that, they need to be. Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of the way I see it. Some other people like to, apparently because I don't see things the same way as they do, then I must be like, an ogre underneath a bridge somewhere, or a troll or whatever. But yeah, I just go rightio. See, you've always got to be willing to listen to the other side. You might not agree with the other side, but courtesy of listening. No worries. There we go. But I have also accepted that, I don't know. But it was also how I was raised. I was just raised to be, I don't know, nice. And then, not everyone's the same. I think that has a lot to do with it. It's how you're brought up. I don't even remember what colours I was using, but aqua, that was one. Yeah, that's exactly it. As I tell people when they come to me and they're, I'm standing there handing out stuff for my party, and they come up and they keep talking to me, and I'm like, why are you trying to change my mind? I'm convinced enough to wear the shirt of a party. Why are you wasting your time talking to me? Go try and change someone else's that might actually change their vote. you're wasting your time. Just go away. And they don't get that, because that's exactly what I say. I do actually say that to them. I sit there and go, I'm wearing this shirt. I'm not going to go change. As I say, I'm not going to suddenly rip off this shirt and say, give me your shirt because you're right. Anyway, I don't really like it when I say things like that. But that's okay. Well, I think some kind of dimension's starting to come to him now, or her. Oh, I did. I didn't know if you wanted to talk about it. I was going to let you bring that up. You know, I'm kind of respectful of that. So, if you weren't aware, I teach psychology at school. And I went in yesterday and I was like looking at what I was teaching that day, and I was teaching Angie. So I sent her a message and I said, hey, Angie, I'm teaching you today. And you know, I said I should give you FaceTime you so that kids can hear it for real, the aphasia and stuff like that. And and then I went, wait up, why would I do this? And I said, do you want to come in for a guest speaker? So yeah, she came in today and spoke. And well, I keep calling her a guest speaker. The irony of that is quite, you know, there. But she was lovely enough to come in and stand in front of 3 classes, like combined classes of students, while they asked her questions about, you know, her condition and lead up to it and the impacts of it and all of that. And the kids were fantastic. I must admit, they were brilliant. They were so good. But yeah, so I had Angie come in, and I'm like, well, you guys can see it in real life instead of just seeing it, you know, or hearing about it or whatever. So yeah, it was really good. It was really good for them, I think. I think they enjoyed it. But it was really nice of Andy to do that, because I was like, well, you know, what kind of questions are you willing to get asked and stuff. And then it got on to art, and then all the art kids kept asking her art questions. And I'm like, whoa, guys, we need to come back to the fact that we're in a psychology class. Ask her art outside of it. You can message her anytime you want. Just, you know. Can we stick to psychology in my psychology class? Yeah. So that she ended up with, like, you know, they all started following her on Instagram. And it was. Oh, I do have an app named Instagram. It's just not on my phone, Siri, on my watch. Siri, go away. Yeah, it was really good. You know, and like, I think the kids really, they got a lot out of it, which is fantastic. Because they spend a lot of time, you know, and we talk about neuroplasticity and all of those and different conditions, and some of them they can, you know, depression, anxiety and stuff, they generally understand and can see, but they don't realize that psychology is a whole lot more than just depression, anxiety, and, you know, schizophrenia and those kind of ones. That there's a whole lot more to the neurosciences and things, and Angie is an example of that. And so it was really good for them to see that, I think. Sorry, zoned out.
Ano ba? Pop, pop, pop.
Yeah, and it is. And compassion and empathy and all of those kind of things are just as important to develop in them.
Yeah, terrible.
So if I'm going to bring in a new color, I will tell you, but I'm still actually using all of the colors that I've had all along. So I will tell you if I bring in something new, but you know me and I'm lazy and I don't really want to bring in new ones if I don't have to. I am the lazy colorist.
Yeah.
So with his legs, I'm working kind of in the reverse now. So I'm using more of the yellows and the ivories for his legs, his chicken legs, and less of the purples, if that kind of makes sense. But I am going to bring in a new color. When it comes to coloring, I sometimes can be. So this is warm grey. Okay, and this is B1522 because I want to tone down this yellow a little bit. You know, we don't want him looking like, you know, what's foghorn, leghorn, whatever, bright yellow. Yeah, we don't want that. Just want a little bit more subtle. Subtlety. Something I don't get. They did keep your fingers dancing all over the keyboard. They were awesome.
Yeah, terrible.
Oh, that's right. I need to come back. Zoned out again. Oh, shocker. I'm like,
Terrible.
Yes, I think they're cool. Idiots. Sorry, someone was being a redhead outside somewhere, but doing a burnout of some sort. Badly, mind you. Good night, darling. I hope you are feeling better soon. And look after yourself. Oh. Yeah. Well, I'm actually kind of nearly done. I've only really got his wavy bits to do. Wavy bits. I know, technical terms. All right. Oh, yeah, around the outside. All around the outside, around the outside. Okay. Let's come in with lilac. Oh, no, that's his horns. Don't want his horns purple. Let's do them. Oh, I'm gonna do the horns same as his legs. Yeah. Chicken horns.
Beautiful.
Chicken horns. That sounds about right. Chicken horns.
Eat them all.
Chicken horns. Oh, now I've got banana. They got Angie to sing Mary Had a Little Lamb today. I'm like, oh, that poor nursery rhyme. Not because she can't sing, she's in tune perfectly. It was lovely. But well, kind of. But better than I would have done. Just might not have made any sense to them.
Yep.
Oh, now it's in my head. Oh, the trial. Oh, that. Oh, gosh, it needs to end.
No.
Neither. Oh, yeah, I know. But neither of them are innocent. They both had a part to play. Now it's just a matter of who was worse than the other. Oh, what did you do? Yeah. Oh, I'm like, you're just kicking me out there. I have had to have it, like a lot of the kids at school have automatically made assumptions about things, and I'm like, it's not, that kind of stuff is not an easy, one guilty party only kind of thing. Yeah, I don't watch it. I've only watched a few snippets here and there because I just don't want to. I have been part of, a victim of that kind of stuff myself in my younger days. And yeah, I don't need to witness that. But I also know that, it's not as easy as one guilty party. Going back in with that smelt blue. I really like the smelt blue. It seems to be a popular color choice for me. It's a nice one. Purple, blue violet. Blue violet. Violet. Yeah, yep, pretty much. I don't really get involved in any of that kind of stuff. But that's being said, the compilation little videos that I may watch, like the 10-minute little snippets, some of them are quite funny, how they like edit it all together, and I'll watch a bit here and there when it pops up on my feed. But yeah, I know, it's a bit like that. A bit like that. It's a bit like that. Ah, well, there you go. I've been a fan of his, since early days. Edward Scissorhands, man, that was just.
Get it over. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, 21 Jump Street. Yeah. 21 Jump Street. Oh, 21 Jump Street. Oh, 21 Jump Street. Now you're taking me back. Oh, I used to love 21 Jump Street. I even watched, what was when they did the rebooted version of it. I even watched that for a little bit just because of my love of it, the original. It wasn't actually that bad of a reboot, I must admit. It wasn't great, but it wasn't that bad. I was like, okay.
Take a photo.
Oh, Crybaby. Oh, Crybaby. See, now we're getting into the stuff. Yeah. See, but for me growing up, Johnny was, obviously around. But Christian Slater had my heart. I was like, Christian Slater and Charlie Sheen. Gosh, oh my God, we're old. Like, I legit spent a year when I was 11, 12, learning how to raise my eyebrow so I could be like Christian Slater. So I kind of was like a little bit obsessed with Christian. Just a tad. Nothing creepy, mind you. New Kids on the Block, yeah. All right, coming in with Sea Fog 1476. Joey. How you do it? Renee! Hello! Oh my gosh! Hello, my darling. How are you? Oh, it's like all my friends. I love you all so much, even though I may not be here because I'm stupid and I don't say no. It's so nice. Well, don't yawn on me, Angie. Oh, you know when you get that ring of tinnitus in your ear? Oh,
There you go.
just hit me. I was like, whoa, yeah, nothing like the high-pitched squeal in your head.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone now. I only ever get it like a short little shot, thankfully. But you know, when you're not prepared for it, and it's like, Mhm. Go away, mosquito. Said it, she fly. It's. Shh. I don't know. Do you guys have that song over there? She fly, don't bother me. She fly, don't bother me. Oh, Rob Lowe. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you for coming in. Working on your 3D quilted quilt mushroom. Cool. I yeah. I've got a whole lot of quilling paper. I yeah. Should do that, hey.
Yeah, well, blah.
Andy's like, yep. Kind of like. All right, I'm just bringing in the final touches. I can't believe I've actually got this done, except for the little flowers around the outside. I'm like, what? I'm in like color and machine mode. I'm like, watch out! I'm faster than lightning, grease lightning. What? Oh, there goes my bike. I pushed the bike off with my book. Sorry. I apologize if you went for a noisy fall. I didn't mean it. Thanks, Jamie. Renee, it's okay. It's early morning. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, I need to sleep. That's what I'm going to do after this is take the right herbs this time and hopefully sleep. Not wake up at 2 in the morning because I've taken vitamin B instead. Oh, Marilyn, that's okay. Sorry, Renee. I did that to give you a free jolt to wake you up this morning. That was my intention. I promise. Sorry. Sorry. Didn't mean it. But I don't know. Hopefully, I'll zoom out a little bit. Hopefully, just, something a little bit different, seeing the use of contrast color or complementary colors to create that contrast instead of actually having something dark, because I don't. So these are all of the colors I use. So you can see there that, there are those couple of the ivory and the yellow there to provide that little bit of contrast. But yeah, it's actually quite, it wasn't going to be bam in your face because I'm using pastel colored pencils, but I think it looks kind of cool. Well, yeah, there is much more color in the real life that isn't real, as is always the way. It doesn't pick up as well on camera. Yeah, it is the brutes. Yeah, the macaroons or the macarons, however you want to say it. I know. I thought, oh, Angie, you started me. No, not the. I haven't even opened after all the drama of getting the pastel loves here. I still haven't even opened my box. Hey, Robin. I know I should have combined them together, but they're the same color. Same thing. Oh. Yeah, the pastel colors are the problems. Pastel loves, we had trouble because it come by like slow snail ship, and then the brute finners, I don't know, they got lost somewhere and ended up being in the post office for 3 months apparently, waiting for us to pick it up. So I don't know, but yeah, it's kind of like, it's a bit disappointing that you kind of can't see the real color. Once I take a photo of it and you'll see the colors a little bit better than it's picking up. But with such light colors, it's just getting washed out, especially because it's nighttime.
Yeah.
And I've got, I could try changing the light, but that's like effort. Hold on. Wait up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. That might work a little bit. Oh, we're dropping the lights now. Ooh, it's getting dark in here. Ooh. Spooky. Spooky. I don't know. I'll take a photo of it in natural light tomorrow when the sun comes up, and hopefully you'll see it a little bit more. But thank you so much for joining me, Renee. Go enjoy your coffee in peace. What was I going to say, Robin? It was bye, hello, goodbye. Thank you very much for joining, everyone. I will be back on Sunday morning for me, Saturday night for you guys. I will be here, and I'll probably start a Kirby with the hey B, with the what were they called? Artex. Yeah, let's have it, because I like doing Kirby with prismas. So let's try doing a Kirby with these Artex things, and we'll see how we go. All right. Hey, Melissa. Thank you, darling. Oh, I love you. Mwah. Oh, look at all these people. Okay. Have a lovely day, night, wherever you may be, and look after yourselves. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Yeah.